Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live master class. Big up yourself as persons are joining. Just let me know where you're coming in from tonight. I see some persons from Toronto, Canada, Mandeville, Manchester, Jamaica, BC, Canada. All right, people coming in St. Catherine, hearing clearly, Kingston, Jamaica, New York. All right, St. Andrew, Jamaica. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. It's always good to know because I always like making sure as many people from all over the world here and are here to learn, and we reach as many people. So always good to see the farthest places that we're reaching. So drop in the chat, Grenada, Chanel, welcome. Let me know where you guys are joining from. Portmore for sure. Montego Bay. Nice. So tonight we are going to be talking about trust but verify. That's something I've been pushing out a lot in email and on social media. Trust but verify. How to protect your money. That's what we're going to be talking about. Carrie Ann from Hermitage. Big up yourself, Carrie Ann. We are talking about how exactly we protect our money. What do we need to do? What are some things to look out for? I'm going to be making sure that as much as possible, I give you all the details, but I want you to also drop questions for me as we're going through. Anything want to clear, drop the question in the chat. I can see it and I will for sure answer it. So make sure you drop your information, anything you're not sure about. So let us kick off. We're talking about trust but verify. How to protect your money. How do we ensure that we protect those coins, those hard-earned dollars that we have? How do we protect it? I don't care if you have a nickel or you have a million, we still have to protect what we have because it's ours. I don't know nobody else but ours. So I just wanted to introduce myself. Some people may be new and it's the first time you're in one of these live master classes. So I just wanted to introduce myself first so everybody knows exactly who is talking to you today. Who is this person you see in front of you? So I am Keisha Bailey, financial expert, wealth coach, mother to one little son, Jack. I'm a wife and sister and friend to many. So I am what you call an expert. We know the thing. I've been in the industry for over 18 years and I've managed over $100 billion. I've seen all kinds of markets, up, down, sideways. I am no longer working for any bank. I am independent, running my own company, Profit Jumpstarter. And what we do at Profit Jumpstarter is wealth coaching. We show you how to build wealth. We hold your hand and show you. I am very big on knowledge, but not just knowledge alone, where I just tell you, this is what this is and define it. I am big on doing implementation. So I teach you how to do because I want you to take action. So my focus always is, how do you do this? Let me show you how to do this, because doing is what's going to change your life, not just learn coming here. It's a great info, Keisha, thanks. It's actually the doing, the implementation of what I'm going to say that really is going to improve your life, transform your life. That's what I want. Also, I'm very passionate about that. You guys are going to see it come out because we want to make sure everybody rich. We want to make sure everybody's wealthy. We want everybody to have a bag of money. To do that, I have to teach you what to do. So I want that to be very clear. That is my purpose. I know it. I need to show you the thing. I need to bust you around how wealth creation is done. You just need to learn and implement. Learn and implement. That's what I want you to do. So specifically, I teach my clients how to make their money work for them so they don't have to work as hard. So a lot of persons who are in our Profit Jumpstarter community, they will work. And what happens is that after they make the money, they don't know what to do. Because like myself, they weren't born into riches. They don't have nobody talking to them about money, but now they're working, they're making money, but they don't know the next steps. How do I put this money to work for me? What system I must follow? What process? What structure? So I come in now to teach you that. And I have the experience and the expertise to teach you that because that's what I've been doing for many years. When I was in the banks of all the different ones that I worked at in the Caribbean and internationally, that is what I did. I showed wealthy people how to become wealthier. Left all of that behind because I said, look here, nobody is showing the people who just on the come up, who is going to show them so they can be wealthy. And I said, well, I have to do it. So that's where Profit Jumpstarter started from. So these days, and I really enjoy doing it, showing people how to make their money work for them. That's what I focus on. So let's talk about affirmation. That's my big thing. I like throwing them out there and being focused. So drop in the chat with me. We'll always start with one of these. The biggest risk of all is not taking one. Meaning, if we sit down and not do nothing, nothing not gonna happen for us. We have to make moves. We have to implement. So in the chat, the biggest risk of all is not taking one. Let's drop that out there. The biggest risk of all is not taking one. Yes, we don't want no, we're about action. As I say, action, not a bag of mouth. It is around the implementation. I always will focus on that. That's what I know will change your life. You have to make the moves. You have to make money moves if you want your life to improve. The biggest risk of all is not taking one. Perfect. So if we sit down and every day catch us, and if the day come with path, and we're not doing anything, our lives will not improve. And we owe it to the future generations to make our life better. Because if we don't make the move, we will not be able to change our community. We can't have people coming after us and not going for them. We want to be able to impact life. We have to set up our kids, we have to set up our mother, we have to set up our father, we have to set up our family, we have to set up our community, we have to set up our country, we have to set up the world. That's what we're doing, but it starts with action. Can't sit down and don't make no move. So we are gonna start, I see coming in, the biggest risk of all is not taking one. We are starting with ways to protect your money. Because we all see what's been happening in the news. We see how many persons are being accused allegedly of scamming, and how much money them run off with, and the persons now are becoming more vigilant about their accounts because you say, well, if all this scamming is going on, let me make sure I'm not impacted. And I'm not only talking just in our island of Jamaica, but the world. There are many cases of scamming and fraud allegations going on. In the US, you have FTX with Sam Bankman-Fried. He just got accused of more charges. In Jamaica, you have a whole string of persons alleged who have stolen a lot of money, people who fly out and gone with money, all kinds of things. It is on us to protect our money, right? It is my money, my responsibility. I know we trust the banking system. I would say, yes, we'll put our trust, our money's here, we'll put it, but you have to understand as well, at the end of the day, your money, your responsibility. Nobody else but yours. Yes, you have entrusted someone to act on your behalf, but you have to watch them. Trust, but verify. You have to. So drop in the chat, my money, my responsibility. My money, my responsibility. It have to sink in, it have to connect. My money, my responsibility. Important, important, important. My money, my responsibility. Yes, Chanel, you first. My money, my responsibility. Absolutely true. So first thing we need to focus on when we're looking at our money, because it's our responsibility, we have to first do our due diligence. That's what they call it. So that means when you are putting your money with any institution, you have to understand what they're doing. If you are going into an institution and you don't know the business of that company, you are going to end up in problems. And I'm going to tell you guys a story that happened to me when I was much younger and just start working. At that time, what was very popular is All In, Cash Plus, Worldwide, Made Daisy, all of those things. I didn't understand what them company they do. I didn't understand because all people ever said to me is, boy, put your money with them, and you're gonna make money. Put your money and you make some money. But I didn't understand the nature of the business. Didn't understand. All I knew, put in some money, you're going to make money. So I followed them. I said, all right, I'll put in some money for make money. And what you think happened? Put in the money, lost all of the money because the company went under. Right, I think about a month after I put in that money, went right under. Place lockdown. I went back there, poured up, can't get back your money. I even at the time did encourage my mother to put money to her. I said, Mommy, you know, me can't left you out. Go. She's much older and she followed me. She said, boy, I'm a daughter, me go follow you. She lost her money too. And it never pretty. It never pretty at all. The lesson here is that you have to do your due diligence. If you do not understand the nature of the company, if you don't understand what the company is doing, do not put your money there. Do not go and invest in any of their products. Don't do anything if you don't understand what the company is doing. Stay far. There are many companies around these days, right? You can pick a choice, as they say, so you do not need to go with any company where you don't understand the nature of the business. If when you go in and you say, okay, what are you? Are you a bank? Are you a broker? What are you? If they can't explain it in a way that you understand, you just say, thank you very much for your time. I just wheel right out. You have to first understand the nature of the company. Next is you have to know who you're dealing with. So these days, it's very easy for you to just Google, run a little Google search, ask Google to give you more information about the company or about the person. So what I always say to persons is you're going to a financial institution, Bobby Brown come up saying, you know, he's going to be a financial advisor. Google him, go on LinkedIn, see what he's doing. If you Google me, you're going to see all one bag of accolades, one bag of articles, all of my designations, certifications. So you know, say, I know the thing and I'm legit. Google the person who is your advisor. Or you know who is the advisor? Usually when you log into your platform, you see that little name. It's usually in the top right-hand corner. Because what happens a lot of times, advisors change role, they move to different departments and you get reassigned. So you always have to check that little screen in the top right-hand corner to know who is your advisor. And when you see that name, go and Google it. Make sure it's somebody that is reputable, someone that is licensed, because all advisors need to be licensed, regardless of the country, wherever they are, they need to be licensed. Or them can't do what they're doing. So you, when you go in, you should see them with a little plaque that says they are licensed. That's how you know, all right, they've met specific regulatory requirements, then they're fit to do what they're doing. Also Google them for yourself. They should pop up on LinkedIn. You're going to see all of the little qualifications and everything. Make sure you know who you're dealing with, right? Same like, you know, if you're going to find a little boyfriend, girlfriend, you have to make sure you know who you're getting in bed with. Same thing when it comes to your money. You can't have an advisor and you don't really know them. You think him name something you're not really sure. Put that down on your list of things that I need to know my advisor. I'm going to Google them. I'm going to see if they're trained, if they're qualified. If they're not, I need to move my money. If they're not, then I need to ensure that I move my money quick and fast because this is not a reputable person. At that point, you are exposing yourself. So you have to make sure, make sure you do that due diligence. You know who you're dealing with. And the next one is protecting yourself online. Make sure you can access your accounts online. I don't know any company these days where you can't verify your account online. I don't know any company. We're in 2023. We need to know. We can log on, www.login, see our online portal. If you can't do that, your money shouldn't be there. We shouldn't be waiting for paper statements every month in the mail. That is way back. 2023. If you're not online, you can't get my money. Very sorry. So make sure that you're able to access your account online. For some people, you know, you don't really know your password, can't remember the password. I know some persons, you know, they write their passwords in a book or they have it, you know, saved in a little spreadsheet somewhere. Nowadays, you have tools that can do it. So you can do Google passwords and it saves your passwords encrypted for you. So you can look that up, Google passwords, but you have to make sure you're able to log into your account. If you can't log in, if you're relying on just paper statements, you're exposing yourself, you're opening yourself up for problems, right? We can't go wrong with online verification. And then take our verification and next step, where we're getting transaction notifications, we get verification codes. A lot of banks now offer that for your day-to-day transactions. Once you swipe your card, or you get an email as well saying that a transaction went through. This helps you because if whenever your card that was run, you can quickly pick it up and then call the bank right away. So I want us to check that. Make sure we can log into our account online and make sure we set up transaction notification. All banks offer it now. I think it's just the bare minimum to be able to have transaction notification. So make sure you turn it on, because probably it's at your bank, but you don't know, so you don't have it on. And you're exposing yourself if you don't do that. For me, my bank account, Jamaica Bank over here in Canada, they all have it. So once I ping, same time I'm getting an email, so I know. These days, what happened to, I think last week, funny story. Last week when I was in Jamaica, I went to Cannonball for breakfast to meet a client. And at the restaurant, ran the card, right? And then after, I got an email saying it showed a transaction notification, but I saw the email about 20 minutes after, and I was on to our next meeting by then. So when I look on the notification, I say, 2 sisters and a dog. And I see the money. So I said, 2 sisters and a dog. What is that? So right away, call up the bank. Hello, I don't know anything about 2 sisters and a dog. I never buy anything. I never buy nothing for a sister and a dog. What is this? What is this transaction? Turns out it was Cannonball Cafe. But that's just the extent to which I scrutinize what I'm doing, because I never do nothing with 2 sisters and a dog. I never go anywhere there. But that's what they call their business, 2 sisters and a dog. But these days, you know, you have to watch everything very closely. So Nicole is saying that's what happened to her as well. Yeah, so don't know why Cannonball calls themselves 2 sisters and a dog, but I did have to check because I was scammed before. And the company that came up the time when I was scammed was some overseas charity. It was called, Charitable Enterprise Foundation. Don't know what that is. So when I see 2 sisters and a dog, I said, look here, nope, something is off. Let me call the bank right away. They were able to go and dig through and say, oh, are you familiar with Cannonball? That's when I say, got it. So Tesh is saying NCB has been doing that for years. NCB actually called my phone after using my card in Spanish tone. Right, so we want to make sure that we're protecting ourselves online, we're tracking our transactions, we're really being out there and looking. Yes, very unconventional business name, I don't know. 2 sisters and a dog, yeah. I guess he's saying I do that to got scammed before, right? So next thing we have to do, spread out, diversify the investments. I just did a reel on that where diversification is my thing. Like, I don't put all of my money in one basket. It has to be in different places. Even just your investments, the specific investments you choose, they have to be in multiple places. So same here, when you have money, put it across multiple institutions, because really and truly, anything can happen to any institution. Anything can happen. You want to make sure that you are diversified, not just, all right, I have a diversified portfolio with my different stocks, but I have my money diversified as well. It should be in different institutions, because what we should be doing is shopping around also for the best rates. We should have the best credit card, because maybe the bank with the credit card doesn't have the best interest rate. So you have to put your money at the best place. Diversify. Don't put all of your money and every transaction at the one bank, every investment at the one bank, because this is what happened in the US to this company called Enron. A lot of persons, they just put out, they used to work for Enron, the pension at Enron, bank account at Enron, stock account at Enron, and Enron went into bankruptcy. Those people lost every single thing. They lose their job, lost their pension, lost their investments. Some of them, they were investing for their kids, and you don't want that. You have to spread out, right? You have to have your money in different places. You have to have your money in the best places, right? Depending on the credit card rates, depending on the bank rates, the investment rates, put your money in the best place. So it shouldn't be in one institution, because you end up in problems there. Next thing we want to do is pay attention to our accounts. Check them every day. Check them. Remember the two sisters and a dog story. You have to check what your accounts are going through on a daily basis. Check the transactions, see what should be there, what shouldn't be there, so you know. Same thing on your portfolio and your investments, and I'm very big on that. You have to check your investments. You have to know, am I making money? Are my investments performing how I want them to? I am very big on making sure that people achieve their goals. So when clients work with me and them sit down together and say, all right, you want to buy a house? You are going to buy the house, because we're going to do everything to make sure you buy the house. All right, you want a dream car? You are going to get it. All right, you want to build your portfolio to $1 million US? We put the things in place to make sure it's built. And one of the key things to make sure that you reach the goals is you have to track. Because the minute something slip, best believe I am seeing it and I'm pointing it out that, hey, we need to make a pivot, we need to make an adjustment to keep you on track. That only comes from paying attention to your accounts. You have to know what's happening, both with your bank account, your investments. Some people have real estate, go check on the real estate to make sure they light them in there, all of those things. You're running Airbnb, check and make sure nobody in the T for your things. You have to pay attention, because your money, your responsibility, your house, your responsibility, your investment, your responsibility, regardless if you're paying somebody to manage it for you, right? Because you pay the bank fees to manage the money for you, but it's still your money at the end of the day. It still is your money. So you have to make sure that you are tracking it. Have to make sure you're tracking those funds. Very important. So I want to leave you guys with this as well, which is, it's not how much money you make. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because money turns over. Money is a tool. It come and go. So it's not, hey, Keisha, I'm just in this little job. I'm not making no money. It's not that. It's how much you keep. Okay, you can find people carrying home $1 million a month, Jamaican $2 million a month, Jamaican, they carrying home 10,000 US a month, and then broke because of the lifestyle. So they broke. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. And then of that amount you keep, how hard that amount works for you, and how many generations.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Right, yes. One of my gurus, mentors, the man know the thing. He's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you never read the book, go and read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, life-changing as well. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep and how hard it works for you and how many generations you keep it for. Notice I said generation. We're not keeping the money for 1 month and they will broke. The generations, we want our money to outlive us. We want it to live to our kids. We want it to live to their kids. We want it to live on and on and on. Jay-Z and Beyonce say it. They say even 8 generations down, Blue Ivy, kid, already rich, because they have done the work today to make sure all of those future generations, them set. Them the Blue Ivy don't even have like a boyfriend, girlfriend, nothing. And they're already wealthy. That's what we want as well. That's what I'm pushing you guys for, to build that legacy, the generational wealth. Your money should outlive you. That's the thing, should outlive you. Shouldn't be here, yeah, work so hard, and then the minute that you pass on is just, boy, all of that work, just, boy, it gone. We want to create generational wealth with our clients. That's what we focus on, to make sure that we build assets together that last. So even if you're gone, the assets are still there, the portfolio is still there, the generational wealth is being created. That is the focus. So as I say, it's about action, not a bag of mouth. Action. So things that we are going to be doing, things that we have to start doing from today, February 23rd, we are doing these things. We have to do our due diligence. If we don't understand the company, them can't get our money. If we don't understand the investment, we will not put our money in there. So a lot of persons, you know, they jump into Forex, they jump into all kind of different schemes and you know, put your money here and it will double next week. If you don't understand it, don't do it. If the company cannot explain to you what they do, if they can't explain the investment to you, don't do it. Because you're gonna see that persons will come and they explain it and you say, but we still don't really understand. And they say, well, no, man, there's something wrong with you because no man say it clear. And you say, no, I still don't get it. If you don't get it, them can't get your money. Simple. You have to understand and make sure you understand well enough before you do that investment, before you open the account, understand. And then trust but verify. Trust but verify. I understand this is a nice company and I see a little pretty office. I see a nice shiny building. I trust what you're doing, but I have to verify for myself. So show me my statement them, show me my online account. I need to verify. I need my transaction alert because I need to verify what's happening with my money. That's where it is. I trust you. I trust you. I know you're trained. I know you're skilled. You're a great advisor, but I have to verify for myself. So show me. Next thing then, protect yourself online. I have to be able to log in. You don't have the online access, can't open any account with you. Force the bank, demand the level of service that you want because you're hard-earned money. Demand that level of service. Protect yourself. I need to be able to log in. I need to have transaction alerts. I need to see what my money is doing. And then we're spreading out our investments. We're not putting all of the money in one place, in one investment, because believe it or not, some people do it. They say, well, I have all my money in NCB in a saving account, every single penny. And then something happen and problems happen. I have everything on this one little debit card. If I lose a debit card, problem. I have everything in this bank book. If I lose a bank book, we can't go. We don't want to live like that. It's 2023. 2023, we need to be able to go and see our accounts online. We need to go into the different institutions online. So you'd have multiple access for the different places, but it's all online. Then we're paying attention. We're paying attention. Don't make two sisters and a dog reach you where you see a transaction, you don't really know, and you just leave it alone. Pay attention to where you're spending your money. You have to pay attention. And of course, if you don't know, go and seek expert support and guidance. If you don't know, go and ask somebody who knows. If it don't make sense, come and talk to me. I will help you to make it make sense. And if we can't figure it out together, that means you must do it. Right? I am here. A lot of persons said, why Profit Jumpstarter send no email, man? No. We know. I will not stop sending email because we needed to be informed. And I know that boys a lot, but it has to be a lot so that it sinks in and that it connects. This is your way of life. If you're serious about your finances, if you take it seriously, you want to build wealth, you have to stay informed. You have to stay informed. You have to read the newsletter. Then you have to come to the live class. You have to know what is going. Some people make the extra step and say, Keisha, show me the thing. Show me the thing because I'm ready to make big moves. So you have to do your part. Take action. It's not, no, come and you listen and thanks, Keisha, you look nice. Yeah, man, where you get a chain there? No, it is. I am ready to implement. I am ready to go. I'm ready to make moves. I'm always pushing you guys because if you don't make a move, you're going to stay the same place. And for some person, the place you are in now is not where you should be. It's not where you want to be. So you have to take action to improve your life. Plain and simple. And also, wealth is simple. Wealth is possible. Everybody can be wealthy. I don't doubt it. I wholeheartedly believe in it. We make all the people wealthy by showing them what to do. So believe it first up here, believe it, and start taking action. So see me saying I was recently double charged by NCB for the same fee on the same day. Picked it up because you checked their account. Exactly. You pick it up right away. Where I want everybody to be like that, some snipers, you see, as it happened, you see it, you make the move. That's what we want. Wealth is possible. Our money and nobody money, we work for it, we need to protect it. So let us help you. Profit Jumpstarter is here to help you. You get in the bag, I email them, you're staying informed, but for some people, you're ready to make a move, right? We have a simplified link because I want persons to be able to sign up. We have a Wealth Accelerator coaching program. We help a lot of people. Some people just want to talk to me one time. You can come here, talk to me one time. As long as you're taking action, that's what I care about, become more if you make the moves. So if you go to profitjumpstarter.com/join, I'm dropping it in the chat, profitjumpstarter.com/join, you fill out our intake form, get sorted out, start making moves. That's what we want. Those who want to talk to me, go there so you'll find me, you come in and you call and we get to work. That's what we are about. We're not here for just sit down and talk, and we don't take action. I push you, I motivate you, I inspire you, I empower you because I want you to move. If you don't move, we can't change the world. You're going to stay broke, everybody will stay broke. The wealth is there, wealth is possible. It's right over there, the money side. You just have to jump over. But if you sit down and you say, well, Keisha, thanks again. Thank you, Keisha. And do nothing, you will always stay the same. Some person, because we track it, we can see that you come every master class. You're here. We're glad you're here, but I hope you are implementing. I make a come check because I have the data. I can come now and say, hello, you. I see you come to every master class. What have you done? How is your life better? No. And if you say, boy, nothing, well, I have to push you. I have to push you because we want to make sure everybody is improving financially. You have to improve financially. That's the aim. So I'm going to take some questions. Just raise your hand if anybody have any question or anything I presented that's not clear. In the meanwhile, those who want to say, yeah, Keisha, ready to make the moves, profitjumpstarter.com/join and get yourself sorted out. Any questions? Raise your hand, raise your hand. So we know. And the thing is, we help people every day, because that's our work, that's our job. We hold our customers' hands, our clients. Every day we're calling people. Hey, remember you need to do this. Hey, did you go and check that? Hey, we need to meet to talk about your budget. Hey, we need to put all of your statements together to give you a net worth. We are pushing. That's what we do because you have to make your life better. And I know for a lot of persons, it's just, boy, Keisha, I'm busy, and there's a lot, I'm busy. So we are here to help you. We do a lot of the busy work for you so you can focus on your thing. We're focused on showing you how to grow wealth. That's what we do. So questions, I don't see any hands, so that probably means no questions for me. Everybody understand everything? All right. Somewhere in the chat, hold on. All right. Keisha, do you do group coaching? Yes. Our Wealth Accelerator coaching program has a group program. It's the level 1 of the program is group. Yes. So sign up, Kemoy, for that. Level 1 of the program is group coaching. The Wealth Accelerator coaching program, 2 levels. Level 1 is group. For people saying, boy, I'm just a start, I'm ready to go. That's level 1. Level 2 is, Keisha, I want you individually. That's the level 2 of the program. So we have both. And we make sure because I want to help as many people. And I have to make it accessible for you. So we have level 1 and level 2 of the program to do that. Group coaching at level 1, we get all of the information. The Wealth Accelerator coaching person, they get way more info. If you think you get enough email, they are email. Chat, we have a private chat group. So email, chat, meeting with me, asking questions. They are very connected and the money I go, things are going for them. So make sure if you want to make moves, they come in on that. Do you have a contact number, Anthony? The best way is email. So admin@profitjumpstarter.com. Best way to reach me fast. We're on email all the time. Admin@profitjumpstarter.com. If you're broke and suddenly receive 400,000 Jamaican, how would you invest it? Liz, tricky question, tricky because I'm not an advisor, so I can't really tell you what to do. What I can do is say, what do you want the money to do? What's the goal? And I can teach you how to get there. But I can't say, go and go buy this because I'm not an advisor. And anybody will tell you, go and go buy this, be wary, be wary, be wary. I was talking with someone and they say, somebody tell them to buy these 10 things, they buy it, the money went up, then the person tell them to borrow some money and do it again, and they did. No, they are way in debt, 50,000 US in debt because they follow that. Do not follow people who are not licensed. If somebody tell you something, they say, where's your qualification? Keisha, tell me you should be licensed. Where's your license paper so I can see for myself? You have to just work with the professionals, people who know what they're doing. US market equivalent to the JCSD. It's called the SEC. Tesh. What is the SEC? Cost for level 2. All right, so level 1 of the program is 1,500 US for 6 months, or you can pay monthly $300. Level 2 of the program is 5,000 US or $1,000 per month for 6 months. So you get a discount each time if you pay in full. Level 2 is a lot of hand-holding, a lot of accountability. Some people want that, and so we provide that. Some people say, you have to hold me, show me the thing, organize my stuff for me because I'm busy. We do that very well. We're very good at keeping things organized and on track. Level 1 persons are just starting out. They just want to learn the system. They want to learn the blueprint, and so I teach them that. As their money grows, though, they ultimately become a level 2 because they will say, boy, I may have so much money now. We need you to show me on an individual level what to do. So that's how it transitions. All right, so Kemoy, yes, you can start with group coaching. What topics do you cover in level 1? All right, so level 1 and 2 will cover it's the blueprint. It's just how we apply it. With level 1, it's done in a group format. Level 2, it's done in an individual format. What do we teach? The 5 pillars of wealth creation. We have to first look at your mindset because some people don't even believe they can be rich. So we start and we block that out and say, look here, we will show you how wealthy you can be. Then we look at your spending. We need to maximize how much money you're investing every month. So we focus on that. We do a spending plan with you and say, all right, this is how much you can take out each month for investments. That's the way we do budgeting. We do it to maximize how much money you put into investments. Then we start looking at the portfolio. How do you set up that portfolio so the money grows consistently? We'll also look at insurance. Do you have enough insurance? Do you have the right type of insurance? And we teach you about that. We look at estate planning. Do you have a will? What kind of will you have? Is it comprehensive? Is it in each country? Because you need a will for every country that you have assets. We look at debt. Are you in a lot of credit card debt? Are you in a lot of car debt, PLA debt? We look at all of it and help you to come out of it. So it's very holistic to make sure that at the end of the day, you're on that nice, clean path to wealth. Nobody can tell you nothing. You know your process. You know how much money to put every month. You know what to do. You know what to look out for. You're tracking your money. You're tracking the performance because we help you to track the performance of your money. So the growth comes naturally because we put in the right framework with you. I will hold your hand and show you what to do. All right. With my NHT refunds, what investments would you consider, like an emergency fund with good return? The thing is, Tasha, you have to know where you want the money to do. It always comes back to that. Whether you have $1,000 or $1 million, it comes back to the same thing. What do you want your money to do? Once you can answer that question, I will teach you how to take the refunds to do that thing. That's what we do. How can a Jamaican invest in the Canadian stock market? You just open an account on interactivebrokers.com. Jamaicans can open it there. Yes, and you don't need a US bank account. Yes, you can open it. Very easy to do. So stock accounts are really SEC. So in the US, so all right, Tesh, I think you're not really clear. The JCFD is the Jamaica Central Securities Depository. They hold the stocks for you there electronically, but you're not able to trade there. You have to trade through a broker, but the stocks are held at the JCSD and transferred across. In the US, the equivalent of that is the SEC, but you cannot trade any stocks with any of these institutions. They're the regulators. You need to open a brokerage account if you want to be able to trade. That's the difference. So I don't know if you're asking about the brokerage account. I feel that's what you're asking about. So you need to go with one of the brokerage companies, right? Your JMB, NCB, Sagicor, Mayberry, Barita. In the US, you have JP Morgan, you have Interactive Brokers, TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, Wells Fargo, a lot of them. So in Canada, it depends on where you're doing the trading that the regulators are. So you'd have to tell me where, which province. All right, as a new investor, would you start with unit trust or bonds? So bonds are a part of unit trust. Unit trusts are groups of investments. Bonds are usually a part of unit trust. So it makes sense if you're thinking between the two. The bonds are in the unit trust. So if you get that one, you get everything, because the unit trust has bonds in there. You have Wealthsimple, Questrade, and BMO. Okay, yes. All right. So when you log into them, the thing is there's no overall consolidator. There isn't. But what happens with Wealthsimple, Questrade, and BMO, you're getting those statements that you file through to the CRA. So that's verifiable there. And everything for them online. Plus, they do a lot more tracking for you. Can an individual purchase T-bills directly from the BOJ? Yes, you can go to the BOJ and purchase the T-bills. Yes, you can go through your broker, or you go down to the BOJ and fill out the form and buy it there. Yes. Is tax payable on US stockbroker trades? Well, the official answer is that you should be paying tax in the country in which you are a resident. Yes, you should be paying tax in the country in which you are a tax resident. Wherever that is, you should be paying the tax that is applicable there. Different countries have different tax rules. So you would follow the tax rule of the country in which you are a tax resident. That's the answer. All right, I saw somebody else with their hand up. Let me get it. Cavell, you want to unmute and you can ask your question. Not hearing you. You can unmute and go.
Good night. You hearing me now?
Yes. Hi.
Oh, good night. Hi, everyone. Question: if you buy the Mayberry bonds, because I'm not used to it. So if you buy it, how will you get your? They're supposed to like give you whatever money
See,
per
here
month.
come a good question. I love this because
How you get it? Because I don't get no information on that one day. How you get the money a month time or
right, so then
whatever.
don't put your
And
money
I don't
there
see
if
it
you don't
listed.
know. Do not. I mean, so the Mayberry bond issue is now closed anyway, so you would not need to invest in it even if you wanted to. But this is a very good question, an excellent question for you to ask. Where at the time, I mean, it closed and gone now, but if ever there's another one, you would ask the broker that you're doing the transaction through to say, how will I be paid my coupons? Are they coming to this account directly? Where do I see the bond show up? Is it going to show up on my account here, or should it show up somewhere else? These are the exact questions that I say to ask here. But it's closed, so you can't invest in it anyway. So the next one, the broker you're going with, you would ask them that question and they can tell you where it should show up. If they can't tell you, do not put your money there. Go to Mayberry itself then, and then do the transaction there. All right, so if Wealth Simple goes down, so Tesh, it depends on what you bought at Wealth Simple, because CRA is a tax for Canada. It depends on what you have at Wealth Simple. I'd have to know more. Please don't share it publicly, but you sound like you need a session to go through that, but it depends on what you have inside Wealth Simple. I need to see the type of investment, because maybe you did one of their directed portfolios, or are you DIYing and you pick them? I don't know. I need to see it to be able to talk with you. Mayberry is listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. However, the bond, the question we're getting from Cavell is, where does she see the bond? Which account? Where does she log in to see it? Sessions with me, for a, I guess they call it consultation session, $300. That's what it is. And there's a link on our website for that. I mean, if you go to profitjumpstarter.com, join, it takes you everywhere. If you want a single session, it takes you there. It shows you the different places. So you're able to find me or my team, anything that you need, it's all there. We'll put it in one place, so it's much easier to navigate.
Sorry, Keisha, you said on your website, down the bottom it asks, what are you interested in? It's a VIP.
All right, okay, best way, let me just log on and show you guys myself.
Thank
Hold
you.
on. Yes, I want you to do, all right, so let's look here. Best place here. All right, so first part would be here. This is our website, profitjumpstarter.com. Those who not on the newsletter, you sign up here, you get on our newsletter, you get all of our emails that we send. And we send a whole lot, and they're very good. We know they're good because people tell us every week, Keisha, this was good, really like this. Yes, I love it. If it come late, you have some people who say, oh, the newsletter don't send it. So sign up for the newsletter to stay informed. If you are now becoming want to work with us, it's here under this drop down, but it's also here as well. Join our Wealth Accelerator coaching, or if you just want a single session, you book it here. So it's on the home page. When you go to the Wealth Accelerator coaching, it's gonna give you this form to fill out, and then you're gonna be able to come now and talk to me and get enrolled. If you want the single session, you click book the session. It takes you to where to book the session. So we laid it all out there. Plus, it's also in the drop down here, become a client. And then, of course, newsletter, because we really want everybody to be on the newsletter. So that's where it is. I have some more questions. Okay, screen blank. Think you guys are seeing it now? It's an hour, probably like an hour, 15 minutes. I usually end up going to about 75 minutes. We basically have to solve the problem before you come off the phone. The best way to put it. You have to, or come off the call. We have to solve the problem. I have to leave you and make sure that you are ready to implement. Most times we can get that done in 60 minutes, but sometimes it's gonna go a little longer. We have budgeted for that, but the aim of that call is, boy, Keisha, I'm struggling with this thing. Help me fix it, help me solve it. We do that. We make sure we're not finishing until your problem is solved. I can guarantee you that. Because that's, I have to make sure. 300 US. Do you know, I don't know what G's Partners is. No, I do not, Sophia. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. I don't know. All right, so I put them there. Any other questions? Anybody? Let me see if anybody hand up. No. All right. 300 US dollars. Yes, 300 US dollars. All right. Yes, Tesh, just think it through. Come and we talk and you show me what you need to show me and everything. All right. Any other question? Anybody else? Moved to Canada in 2014 to do my MBA in finance at the Ivy School of Business. Top of the top. That's what I'm telling you, to know the team. So yeah, you want to max them out? Okay. That's a personal discussion. That is not something we take here. Tesh, I can help you with that. I know it's the time of the year in Canada when people are doing these tax contributions. The Sagicor Select funds, the ones that trade, they are somewhat like unit trust, lower fees, but they trade on the stock exchange. But similar in terms of composition, what's inside it, but there are differences. Unit trusts do not trade on an exchange. I don't know how frequent the fund managers rebalance the fund versus how much they rebalance the unit trust. So little nitty-gritty like that. But you have to ask, do you do diligence? Ask them, Ingrid, what is the difference between your unit trust and the select funds? They should be able to answer you. If they can't, don't put your money there. Yes. I don't know why you're saying bonds are not safe. I don't know what you call safe. MB, don't know what you call safe. Safe as in you're going to get back your money? You should, unless you're doing a corporate bond and the company goes bankrupt. Then you have a problem. So again, it comes back to the due diligence. Understand what you're doing. Understand what you're doing. I don't know what you're saying, Tesh. You joined months ago. What did you join? Well, you want to unmute, Tesh? I don't know what you're saying. What did you? Heard bond market didn't do well last year. Depends which one, which bond market. I will see. All right. Okay, guys. I think I have all the questions. I think so. All right. So fill out the thing again, Tesh, and we'll see what's there. No. Great questions, Judith. It's 1,500 total, or 300 per month. So the per month works out more than totally 1,500, right? So it's a program. The cost of the program is 1,500. Or it can be broken down into 6 monthly payments of 300. Level 2 of the program is 5,000. However, what did I start here? Who is this? Something going on here. Level 2 of the program is $5,000, or it can be broken into 6 monthly payments of $1,000. That's the best way to explain it. All right, my people, all right. I trust that you were able to get a lot of info tonight, that you learn a thing and you're going to implement. Make sure you implement, All right, I'll see you next month in our next live masterclass. See you there. Until then, if you need us, you know where to find us, admin at Profit Jumpstarter. For those who are saying, yeah, we're ready to make bigger moves and you're going to be signing up for one of the coaching programs or a single session, see you over there so we can get to work. Have a good night, nighty night, everyone. Take care. Bye.